Number 7. Create classroom routines. Students need to understand how your classes are generally run. How are they structured? What are some general activities that you use? What is expected of them? Start class with some questions to individuals. Do roll call. Have a set way of teaching and activities that students can rely on. Explain grammar in a similar way. End class with a team game to review. Once you've ingrained the structure of your lessons with your class, they can adjust better and focus on learning. Teachers are constantly looking for more activities and ideas for class, which is great. You want to find the most suitable activities that students enjoy. But you don't have to find a new chant or new activity or classroom game for every class. Instead, find the best 4 or 5. Then rotate through them every couple of lessons. You see, students love repetition, especially doing things they understand. But you don't want them to become bored with the activities. Also, if students are really into a game or activity, don't let it carry on for too long, as they will grow bored and get off task. Also, they will be left thinking that the activity has grown boring. Rather end it a bit earlier, with them begging for more. Then, a few classes later, when you do the activity again, they will love repeating it. Number 8. Repetition. Repetition equals retention. For many language learners and their teachers, repetition is highly valued, whether it be repeating vocabulary, grammar, conjunctions, sounds, or phrases. It is so ingrained in many people's thoughts on education that they find it hard to see language learning without this practice as a core part of it. So, repeat the pronunciation of tricky words. The monarchy is when a queen is in charge. Monarchy. Repeat instructions. I want you to sit down with your friend. Write down 5 questions and answers about your weekend. Write down 5 questions and answers about your weekend. And when a student makes an error, a softer way to fix it is to repeat their sentence correctly. She is playing computer every day. Oh, really? She plays computer every day? Repetition also supports comprehension. So don't be shy to repeat things often to your classes. Remember, for singular nouns, add an S to the verb. Johnny, what did I just say? Singular verbs like he, she, the boy, the class, studies, eats, add the S. Also, drilling sentences can be a monotonous but efficient way of teaching, almost like reciting tables in math. Get students to chant specific grammar to practice sentence structure. I would like to leave. She would like to go. The class would like to play a game. Students also need to review what they have learned. Look back at previous classes and see how much they can recall. It will increase their confidence because it proves that they have learned something. Some teachers like to review what they did the previous class to remind their students. Some each month and others before important tests. Speaking of getting students to review tests, what I like to do is split the class into groups. Each group has to review some work. For example, if we have 3 groups, Group 1 will review Unit 1, Group 2 will review Unit 2, and Group 3 will review Unit 3. They should look at important vocabulary, good expressions, and useful grammar in their units. Give them 5 to 10 minutes to do that. Then, create new groups. Place 1 student from each into a new group so that each unit is covered. Now, each student is a teacher of their original unit. They have to explain that to the rest of the group members. Unit 1, 2, and 3. Just a fun way of getting the students to review.